So on board the boat, it always takes quite a long time to get hot water when you turn the tap on for the first time here, because of the hot water tank being located in the aft cabin on the port side, and the water has to travel all the way around almost the whole distance of the boat to get to this sink before you get hot water. And we figure we're wasting about 3 liters of water down the drain every time you want hot water. You're just turning it on and running it down the drain and losing that water. So now what I've done is I've put a recirculation pump in and done a little bit of repiping, and now I turn it on, and within 4 seconds I have hot water already. So now we're wasting very little water, and same with the forward head. I can get it within about 8 seconds. So what I've done is I've put a timer switch here, and I've wired it up to a pump. So whenever we want hot water, we just come over here and press that. Runs for 5 minutes, and it'll shut off automatically. It only takes about a minute or so, 45 seconds to a minute to get the hot water there, but it doesn't hurt it to let it run a little bit longer. And then, so if you just click that button, turn the pump on before you run the water, you'll have no wasted water down the drain. So I'll go down onto the aft side there and I'll show you what we did with the pump. So down here underneath the bunk above the hot water tank is where I've mounted this Grundfos recirculation pump. Has its own built-in check valve, so the water can only flow one direction. And essentially right now the way it's doing is it's coming from through the pump and back down into the tank. I put a little T valve in there and into the cold, so it just pumps it back into the cold side of the tank. And now what happens is the hot water runs, because what I did is I disconnected the fitting. There was a T fitting underneath this shower where the hot water used to feed out from the tank, underneath this head here, across the bulkhead, down the other side, and all the way to the galley. And then from the galley it fed all the way back to the forward head. So a lot of wasted water when you want hot water. So now what I've done is I've taken the T fitting out here and directly connected the supply coming this way to this bathroom and the forward bathroom, and that's a short run, so it doesn't take very long. And then what I did is where I took the T fitting off, that's my return now for the Recirc, and I brought that back, and that's this side of the pump here. So now the hot water goes out across the stern, all the way across to the other side where the outside shower is. I cut a T in there and ran down and tied it into the galley underneath the sink, and then now it uses that return line coming across, and so the water just makes a continuous loop between the hot water tank and the boat. And now when we turn the water on at the galley, it takes 4 seconds, and when we turn the hot water on at the forward head, it takes about 8 seconds. So much less wasted water, which is precious on board a boat when you're away from the resources. Quite happy with the results.